Hello, welcome back to WW and Appropriation. Today we are going to be watching 8 most disturbing things caught on dashcam footage. So yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be...
Dashcam video was captured in Nuevo Laredo in Mexico.
It's by Chilling Scares, I believe the channel is called.
A man and his wife had just crossed the border into the country in the early morning hours of January 3rd, 2020.
Ooh.
Shortly after, they were met by this sight. Cars stopped at a light, blocking the road with multiple people standing nearby. As the driver approaches, the car in the middle lane pulls forward.
I mean, it doesn't look that crazy.
People outside gesture the driver to pass through. However, just as he tries to do so, a pickup pulls around the corner and blocks the open path.
Why?
That's when the
That is a bit odd though.
people outside begin banging on the driver's windows and pulling at the door handles.
Can you not drive across the road? Like, I mean, not right now, because at the moment you're like, oh, you don't really know what's happening. But I'd reverse, like, because you can definitely go across there. But the fact that they're banging on the window and trying to open the door is terrifying. Who the fuck are these people? Where the fuck is this? Zona Centro. Maybe Mexico. He said cartel, so... He done well there, dodged that, didn't he? Just drive away, yeah, literally.
See that?
The group does whatever they can to get the vehicle to stop, but the quick maneuvers of the
That was a bit mad.
driver allow him to speed around the blocking vehicles and get away back in the opposite direction. Groups such as this one are commonly known to set up roadblock traps like this in different areas. Typically, they'll be looking for passing trucks to steal, which they'll then use for a multitude of different purposes.
That's weird, you know.
However, they'll also steal wallets, cell phones, and other valuable items from these unsuspecting drivers.
I'd be gone, you know. I would, like, if I got to this point and started banging, I mean, I'd make sure my car's locked all the time, even when I'm driving.
Multiple
Like,
reports of stolen items, including cars.
fuck this. People are scummy though, you know.
James Shaw Jr. was a self-proclaimed auto enthusiast. He owned a Subaru Forester and would commonly take it out for joyrides around California. On January 4th, 2015, James was out on Angeles Crest Highway for a scenic ride through the San Gabriel Mountains in Los Angeles County. Because it goes over the mountains, the Angeles Crest Highway is one of the highest elevated roads in Southern California. James was nearing 2 tunnels and recalls speeding up because he said the echo from the tunnels made the exhaust sound better. However, the road had a sharp turn directly after the second tunnel, something James didn't know at the time. He was going too fast to make that sharp of a turn, resulting in a loss of control. He was left skating towards the edge, all of which was captured on his dashcam.
Oh, fuck that. This, kids, is why you don't speed. In fact, did that sign not say sharp turn on it? Oh, that's a signal sign. There probably is a sign saying, you know, like sharp turn or something, you know. Oh no.
James's car hurls over the edge. However, in a sheer stroke of luck, a drain pipe sticking out from the slope catches his car, saving him from crashing down the mountain, which almost certainly would have been fatal.
Fucking.
On top of that, James was left completely uninjured after the crash.
You'd be counting your lucky stars, wouldn't you? Fucking shite. Absolutely. I mean, he should have not better for doing it in the first place.
Stepped out onto the drain pipe. From there, he climbed back up to the road and called for assistance. A recovery tow truck retrieved the car, but it was completely totaled. A year later, he posted the dashcam footage online, acknowledging his mistake and hoping others would be able to learn from it. He ultimately admitted that he wasn't paying full
Well, at least he learned from it.
attention and mistakenly assumed the road continued straight after the second tunnel.
That could have been a totally different situation.
Footage was taken on June 2nd, 2022.
Huh.
It happened in
a few months ago.
Australia. The driver of this vehicle had both a front-facing and rear-facing camera. Around 5 p.m., the driver was pulling up to a red light to turn left. In the rear-facing camera, a Mercedes can be seen pulling up just behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost immediately after, the driver's side door swings open. A man gets out and starts quickly approaching the vehicle, holding some sort of metal object.
Right, so, I mean, why? What are you gaining? Are you trying to rob him, or? Good thing you saw that. All the other cars probably thinking, what the fuck's this twat doing?
Fortunately, the driver happened to be looking in the rearview mirror when the door opened, which gave him enough time to react. He was forced to drive off the road and through a patch of grass, cutting 3 cars in front of him. The man with the Mercedes was left standing in the roadway. The driver who uploaded the footage doesn't know what the man wanted.
Yeah, like, what's he going to do? It's so busy, like, whatever he does, he's going to be caught for it. Like, is he just there to murder someone for whatever?
He mentioned how it was possible he could have cut off the Mercedes earlier on the road without knowing, but evidence of this was never found anywhere in the footage. He could have been trying to rob the driver,
Yeah.
or maybe even worse. There's no clear way of knowing for sure.
Weird.
On August 1st of 2021, a forest fire in California,
Forest fires are crazy.
later named the Antelope Fire, was started by lightning. Over the next few days and weeks, the fire quickly started spreading. During that time, multiple groups of fire trucks around the area were sent out to try and contain it. The footage you're seeing was taken at 1 in the morning on September 10th. This truck was one of many in a group that was sent out that night. They were driving on a road that was close to the fire, but because of the wind's direction at the time, they quickly got overrun.
I mean, this was all fine when we were driving down here 2 hours ago. And I guess when it got...
They spread fast, though, forest fires. People don't realise it.
Went a little bit deeper interior and just...
244, engine 1671, keep driving as fast as you can, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to go. This guy's
No
driving slow.
shit, lad.
Get the fuck out of here. Drive.
Drive.
Drive, bro. Holy.
Engine 334, 1671, where are you? Are you in section 14 yet?
Go.
Hey, 334 is
Go.
Looks fucking warm.
This guy needs to drive.
north. We're going to start heading south.
Oh.
Hey, we're backing up. We're cut off and heading north. Copy that. Yeah, we're just going to turn around.
Turning around is not an option.
The road in front of them had been engulfed by the flames, but by now so was the road behind them. This forced them off the road to find another path.
Go, 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 go.
That's terrifying.
Go, go, go. Yeah.
They're going through the fucking flames. Jeez.
Holy.
Holy shit indeed. That's fucking mental, you know.
Road. Yep. Get on the road. Come on.
I don't know how I'd handle this, you know. That's actually really
On
scary.
that road.
I'm trying.
The older I get, the more things like this scare me. These, you know.
That road.
A couple of years ago, oh, that's cool. This is not cool.
Oh my god.
It's like driving through the fires of hell.
Oh, dude. Go. Go. Holy. Dude. Oh my god.
Finally, they reach a clearing and make it out of the fire. Though some of the other trucks wouldn't be as lucky. A few of those trucks would be pretty badly damaged. But other than one of the drivers receiving burns to his hands, every firefighter made it out uninjured. It wouldn't be until October 15th till the fire was 100% contained.
Mental.
This footage was captured in Slovakia back in 2012. A family was taking a drive on a narrow country road with trees closely packed on both sides. Eventually, they come across the fallen tree covering the whole other side of the road. However, they continue on. But just in front of them, they find another.
I mean, that's just not a good sign, is it?
As they approach the second one, cracking can be heard just in front of them. A tree was falling, and it started a domino effect with more trees falling closer and
It's like a
closer.
mudslide, isn't it? And it like
The family attempts to reverse out of there. but
like
the trees
bad
catch up
water
to
and it
them,
like
fall directly on
takes
top of their car.
the mud so
leaving
that
a
like is
track.
keeping the roots in the ground.
Meanwhile,
It's
even more
the
continue
weight
to
of the
fall on
tree
top of them.
becomes more than what's keeping it in, and they just start to go. And when one goes, it pulls out other roots. And, yeah, that is crazy. Very lucky that they didn't get crushed. I have seen this clip before, but that is terrifying.
The trees falling was later discovered to be the result of what's known as ground destabilization caused by excessive amounts of rain. In the last 8 days, it had rained pretty much non-stop in the area. This waterlogged the soil, making the ground loose, which essentially made it so all the trees didn't have a firm hold in the
I
ground.
spend way too much time doing this to my
Oh,
beard.
what?
I don't even know why. It's nice.
The small
Relaxing.
force it put on the surrounding trees was enough to take them down with it. The vehicle clearly suffered damage. However, it's unclear if anyone inside of it was injured during the incident. This dashcam footage was taken from a pickup truck in Chile. The driver had just gotten on a highway on-ramp. As he continued forward, the vehicle just in front of him starts using their brakes to slow down. Eventually, they come to a complete stop altogether. That's when the vehicle's doors swing open. Two guys get out, one armed with what looks like a gun. Initially, the driver tries reversing out of there, but there was now a car behind him. This gave him no other option than to push forward.
Yeah, I mean, he pushes forward. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, he does seem like he's in a big truck compared to that, so... He's lucky he's in a big truck, and he could do that.
The vehicle was pushed far enough for the driver to get onto the highway. During the push, the brake lights of the attacker's vehicle are shown turning on, but this has almost no effect on the pickup.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
The video was shown to police to help identify the men. It was also posted online, to which, a few days later, the real owner of the vehicle used by the men recognized the car as their own. It turns out the car had been stolen a few days prior to this video being taken. This is what led police to believe that the men were also trying to steal the pickup.
I mean, what in the world is wrong with people? A lot, actually. A
This
freaking
happened
lot.
in Canada, north of Toronto, in May of 2021. The dashcam footage shows a vehicle driving down the road, when suddenly a plane shoots
Jesus!
just in front of it.
The plane just goes straight through. That lucky they didn't touch a car, man. That's mental.
Plane just barely
That's
missed out of the
insane.
And it crash landed, hitting the ground in the long grass across the street. The plane suffered damage to its nose and sides. Two were inside the plane at the time, an instructor and a student. They were attempting a touch and go, which is a training exercise where you land on the runway and slow down, only to accelerate again for another takeoff immediately after. It's basically used to practice multiple takeoffs and landings in a short amount of time. However, this time the plane had failed to regain enough altitude when it tried taking off again, forcing it to speed across the road into a crash. Fortunately, no one on the ground was hurt, and neither the instructor nor the student received any major injuries.
That is luck.
This dashcam footage was recorded in May of 2020. Shown is a vehicle driving down the road in heavy rain and high wind. The area had been seeing storms like this for the last few weeks. As the driver pushes through it, up ahead, power lines begin to tip over. One of them gives out and takes many others down with it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That is kind of cool, you know. Scary, but cool.
The power lines explode as they hit the wet ground. Cables and debris are left strewn across the highway. A man on a motorcycle coming from the opposite direction can be seen stopping and running on foot into a field to get away from the wires.
Damn,
Shortly
boy.
after, the driver with the dash cam does something similar.
Damn, boy.
He drives
How'd
off the
you
road
do
onto a
that?
nearby dirt path.
How'd you
Power
drive
lines still
that? That's what I
exploding in
said.
the
How'd you
distance.
drive? Sorry, I'm talking over. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty stormy.
It's unknown if anyone was injured during the incident.
Well, that was 8 most disturbing things caught on Dashcam footage, Volume 4. I hope you enjoyed, and if you didn't, then seems like your problem. Bye. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Bye.